Dead, where evil lurks in every shadow and monsters roam the streets. Mankind's only survival rests in the hands of two Welsh warriors. Armed with boomsticks, chainsaws, bad language, these beacons of hope will stop at nothing to obliterate deadites, vampires, psychotic nurses. So, hold tight, strap in, and let the professionals take charge. Otherwise, you're in for a rough, blood-soaked night.
Just when you thought we couldn't milk Freddy Krueger anymore.
This is scraping the barrel. There's nothing left in that barrel, Jenks.
We haven't done Freddy's best moments yet. We still got that in the bag.
Yeah. We'll get to it at some point, I'm sure.
No,
I'm sure.
Freddy's best trousers, Freddy's best jumpers.
It's got to be sweaters.
Your sweaters, yeah. You know, like, there's no, obviously what the Mandela effect is. There's a really crap one out there. Well, Freddy's jumper, right, where it says people should think it was black and red.
Black and red, yeah.
And it's like, that's not a Mandela. It's just people's video quality was shit, didn't it?
I was just about to say, they just hadn't released Nightmare on Elm Street on 4K yet.
Yeah, because it was just too dark for most people's fucking screens. Anyway,
I always thought it was black and red.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad. I'm good. I've had a good weekend. I'm getting ready to go on holidays tomorrow, so we've had a nice chilled weekend. My mother's up, got my daughter around, and we've watched a lot of horror films, Jenks.
Yeah.
But the main one I want to point out is I showed my daughter Five Nights at Freddy's. Perfect film for her. Definitely a step up in notch in terms of like intensity, like a really good modern horror movie.
Yep.
It's an okay film. I'd never played the games or anything like that. But she loved it, so I ended up buying the Five Nights at Freddy game, the first one.
Okay.
And I always thought they were kids' games.
They're pretty scary, I think.
Oh my God. Do you know how many times, right, I've almost thrown my controller across the room? Because you're in one spot and you've just got to turn to check the doors and check the cameras and you can see them getting closer, right? And if they get too close and you haven't closed the doors either side of you or stopped them, they jump at the screen. Well, we ended up completing the first one and now I've bought the second game.
Right.
But we've had a great time with them, and it's been a great like bonding thing with my daughter. It's been awesome.
There's loads of games, isn't there?
There's about 30.
Are you serious? That many?
Oh, there's about 6 originals and then 6 spin-offs. There's a VR game, and
I think the film did pretty well because it was quite cheap to make.
Oh, did bank.
Did you see that weird Nicolas Cage knockoff one?
Yeah.
What was
Willy's
it called
Wonderland.
Now? Willy's Wonderland. Where he doesn't say anything for the entire film.
I think it came out before Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, it did? No, it did.
Yeah.
No, but not the game. It was a rip-off of the game.
The game, right.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes.
So, like,
I've seen it.
I remember people thinking, oh, this is Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, no, it's not. This is just a rip-off. It's strange because he didn't say a word in it all the way through, which is obviously like a novelty. I wonder if he turned up and said, I can't be asked to read this shit. All right, Tamara, don't say anything.
It's fine. We're not that passionate about this project either. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was pretty crap. I can't remember much about it.
But, Jenks, I'm a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan now. I love the games. I've had a great time with them. And I'm looking forward to the sequel now.
So I watched over the weekend, what did I watch? I watched a zombie film the other day, which I'd give it a chance. There's so many zombie movies out there, like non-mainstream ones. Like there's zombie rednecks, there's zombie this, zombie. I'm like, God, I never even heard of these films. And there was a film called The Last Days. It came out about 4
Is it Days of a Z?
No, but they missed that. It was another guy from... Have you ever watched, what's it called? Teen Wolf, the series?
No, God. No.
Well, anyway, the guy from that, I've never seen it, but he's the guy from that. And he's stuck, it's very much like, what's it called? #Alive, where he's stuck in an apartment, zombies have taken over, and he's stuck there. I really enjoyed it. The acting was a bit ropey. Donald Sutherland's in it, as one of the neighbours. But
when did this come out?
I think 2021, 2020. It was just, it's on Amazon Prime. It popped up. It had 4 stars. I think only 4 people reviewed it. But I got to say, I really enjoyed it. I was going to switch it off because I stuck it on, and the acting in the first couple of moments was so shit. I thought, oh, this is not for me. I thought, no, give it another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was hooked. This I highly recommend 90 minutes.
Oh, you've sold it to me. I'll watch it, definitely.
Yeah, as long as you can. And then I watched Better Man again. Still Better Man, the Robbie Williams movie, The Monkey, and it is still cemented as my favorite film of the year.
Yeah, that's mad. I haven't watched it yet.
It's on. Anyone who hasn't watched it, it's on. Just dropped on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
And
I'll watch it soon.
Yeah, and it was a flop, but it was a commercial flop for people. You might have heard the word flop and assumed it was shit, but it's far from shit.
Well, talking about monkey movies, I made my mother watch Link today. I banged on about that one for a while on this channel. It was one John Moran mentioned. I watched it and I was a bit obsessed with it for a while. And my mother came over. I was like, "Do you want to watch a film?" And she said, "Yeah, go on, chuck Link in."
Is it good? Is it good?
I love it. It's the third time. It's the third time I've watched it now in a few months. I keep wanting to go back to it. It's got a great charm to it.
Well, I thought I was going nuts the other day talking about monkeys because I was setting up. I was planning the video we're doing next week. The
ranking the Planet of the Apes franchise.
ranking 1988 films, and I was looking for monkey shines, and I was looking for the poster we could use, right? And I thought, where the fuck is that cool poster with that great artwork? And again, I made the same mistakes, mixed it up with Creepers. I was looking for that cover, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I looked deeper and deeper, like, where is it? It must be rare. I'm like, it's fucking Creepers. I think they came out very similar around about the same time.
Yeah, Phenomena, Creepers.
I don't know.
Right,
but yeah.
I'm gonna say hello to a few people. We've got a nice amount off the bat here. We've got Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Thanks for jumping on. We've got Ben Davis. Hiya, Ben. We've got Don Keat. Hiya, Don. Nice to see you back. We've got Ella. Hi, Ella. Happy Sunday to my 2 favourite Welsh boys. Yes. Right. Does that also include Anthony Hopkins and Luke Evans? Right? If it includes Anthony Hopkins, that's truly a compliment. Yes. I haven't quite done something as big as Silence of the Lambs, but I'd like to think that we're on our way there, you know. We've got John Moran. Hiya, Jod. We've got Jill John. Hiya, Jill. What else have we got? Look at this. We've got Hugh Huckridge. Hello, I'm still a messed up Twisted Night. Hiya, Hugh. We've got Dean P. Hiya, Dean. Oh, God, we've got a great bunch in here today, guys. We've got Vivian. Hiya, Viv. What else have we got? Look at this. We've got Tyler Adams. Twisted Locker. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too, pal. Thanks for jumping on, Tyler. Cheers, pal.
A good crowd today, ain't he? Bloody hell. Yeah. This could be our best.
Look at this. Love the intro. It's a great intro. It's so good. Freddie, love him. Look at that. We got some Freddie love. Ella says, I don't remember any Freddie film. It's been so long since I've seen them. Oh, you need it. Do you know what, Ella? I hadn't watched them in a long time. Rewatched them a few months back while we were reviewing them. I had a great time with them. There's more good than bad in this franchise.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
And I was surprised. I thought they dropped off after 3 and 2 wasn't good. But no, we'll get into it. But
yeah.
We've got David Price. Hi, David. Hope you're doing good,
Hi,
pal.
David.
Dean says, I personally was traumatized for about a year after watching Freddy's first video. Couldn't sleep. Yeah, especially if you watched that, like when it came out, I obviously I wasn't born, but the buzz around that film when it came out, I know. Nothing like that had been done. Vivian says, I saw Humanoids of the Deep this weekend. That's a great film. What's his name? Roger Corman. It's probably Roger Corman's least schlockiest movie, and it's still schlocky.
Yeah.
Ella says, I saw Thunderbolt, Superman, and Bring Her Back this week. Enjoyed them all. I've got Bring Her Back date for the 28th. 8 days, and I finally get to see it.
I've seen all 3 of those films, and I would say Bring Her Back by a country mile, top notch.
I can't wait to see it. We've got Frankie D. Hiya, mate.
Frankie.
Right, that's everyone. Guys, thank you all who have jumped on so
Yes.
far. We appreciate it. Wait there, let me get this one in. We've got John says, listening while putting my son down. I can actually read a book to him while listening. I think that's pretty impressive. Very impressive, John.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
So we're milking Freddy. I would look to me, Freddy growing up was like a superhero. He wasn't like a scary person. He was just like a superhero. I remember in school when I was about 9 or 10, we had to do like arts and craft. We can make anything we want. And I made a Freddy board game. I drew his boiler room and the different houses. And loads of kids hadn't heard of Freddy because he was like an 18 certificate to watch. Who is this Freddy? Yeah. Anyway, so we're
the teacher phones home and I need you to come and see what your son's done.
Like those horror films. Like, look at these drawings your son's done, showing like all black written of the grave or something. Right, we've got tiers, and so we've got. So we're basically judging Freddy's makeup. We got all 10 of them or 11 of them. I can't remember now. Anyway, so we got, what the shit is that on your face? That's the lowest one. That's all right. The next one up is, you ain't fooling anyone. Next one is very lazy. Yeah, pretty good, boyo. The next one's pretty lazy as well. Cracking Freddy. And the top one is Tom Savini.
Oh, touche, Jenks. Yes, I'm all behind that.
It was going to be top notch, but I thought of you, Kurt, and I thought that's perfect.
I appreciate that so much. Although it's rubbing salt in the wound a little bit, Jenks, because I booked him Tom Savini 3 times last year, and he cancelled all 3 events.
Do you think he cancelled because he knew you were coming?
Possibly.
Yeah,
he didn't want my sweaty palms all over him.
I love you, Tom.
Tom.
Look, I've even got that. I've even got a cock gun. Look.
A cock gun.
Right, should we start?
Yes, let's get into it.
Okay, first up, Elm Street 1. I really like MC1's makeup. It's very like burnt and horrible. Yes, it's a bit cheaper than the other ones because you see him more in the shadows, but it does look scary. It does look, he's creepy as fuck in this one.
Yeah, I'd say the first one for me is one of the weaker ones. Now there's shades of greatness there. Like this photo specifically, he looks great, right? The makeup's good. My only problem with it, he's a bit dry. There's not enough real skin to it and moisture. Now, I know this one is the first one and they were still kind of playing with Freddy's look and getting things right. It's the first time they put the makeup on him. But there's a fair few, and I mean a lot of shots in the first one where he does look a bit sketchy. And sometimes it looks like a man with a mask on, not makeup.
Yeah. And
now, he looks great in that photo.
Yeah, and I think they get away with it in the first one because you barely see him.
Yeah.
And it works well. Yeah, and he's got such a unique face. You just need to get him a little bit, a little bit of burnt, and he looks terrifying. Robert Englund's got a great face.
It's his mouth that is. He's got a perfect mouth for it.
So where are you sticking it?
Pretty good, boyo. I'm gonna put it 2 down from the top. I don't think it's the best in the franchise, but I can kind of forgive it. It's the first film. Now, that doesn't take away from how good the first movie is. I think they perfected his makeup more in later films.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think it's in the middle somewhere. Right.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got part 2. Now, this is probably my favorite look. The makeup is top notch. The look of it has changed. He's got that witch look. His nose is more pointy. Teeth look a little bit grosser. Everything about this one is my favorite. And I don't know why they chose not to continue with this look because it's pretty much a fan favorite.
Yeah, I agree, Jenks. This is the best Freddy's look. This is my favorite Freddy. And I love the film as well. Just to talk about the film as well. I didn't like this one growing up because it was weird. It was so different to the first one. Very weird. It was a strange choice for them to go so far off the first one. Obviously you've got all those all the gay undertones as well, which was a massive jump from the first one. But this is the best Freddy's looked, and the step up in makeup in this one, not just his face, but the stuff he does as well. When he pulls the skin off his head, revealing his brain, when he cuts through the stomach. This was them on set going, this is how Freddy's gonna look, and unfortunately they didn't carry it on. But yeah, this is my favorite Freddy. all day. Tom Savini, Jenks, straight at top.
Tom Savini.
Yeah, right at the top.
I 100% agree with you. I don't like agreeing with you, but what can I do? It is fucking top notch.
No. It's me who doesn't like agreeing with you, Jenks. You're all wrong, man.
Have a read of this, Kurt.
Frankie D says, "What the shit is that on your face? Laugh me out. Is that what you say to Curtis, Jenks? You cheeky bastard."
I think chat's turned on you. I think they are.
I'm getting a lot of shit lately.
I think because the vest. I think it's Vestgate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Vestgate. People have turned on me.
Yeah, they saw you picking on me. Hey, Davies just jumped in. I was going Davy Death 3.
What's happening, Davey? Hope you're doing good, pal.
Yes, check his channel out. It is fucking awesome. Thanks for jumping on, buddy. Vivian says he didn't have a skincare routine. Yeah, damn right. Right, then should we move on to the next one? We've got, have we done this? So, yeah, on Tom Savini, 100%. Okay, so we've got number 3 here. What do you think, Kurt?
Yeah, again, he looks great in number 3. Now, it's quite similar to 2, but again, he looks very dry in this one. Now, when I picture someone who's got burnt skin, now I know obviously once it's healed, it's just going to go back to normal, isn't it? But I want wet skin. I want it to look sore. Do you know
I
what
don't
I mean?
know. Yeah, but I don't know how it would heal because he's dead.
Yeah,
He died.
exactly.
He died from his burns.
Okay, so you're agreeing that it should stay wet and horrible.
Oh, I see what you mean. The other way around.
Yeah. I mean, like after a while, the burns will go back to normal, like normal skin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it's. I know what you're saying.
He just looks like he'd struggle to open his mouth because his lips are so dry. Like.
Yeah, I know this is like a promo shot. I was looking for a more of a film one, but I couldn't find a good shot. So I'm hoping this is film accurate.
Yeah, no, but Freddy 3, Dream Warriors is still top tier makeup. He still looks phenomenal in this one. Not quite as good as part 2, but that's only because of the witch look, the pointy nose and the ears. I like that look they went for on that one, and they've kind of just gone back to regular Freddy in this one.
Yeah,
but we're still looking at some great makeup here.
Yeah, because I do think his face was quite damp in this one. I think that was
Look at that. Thing. Look at the moist on his cheek. It's moist.
Stop saying moist and dry. Yeah, okay. I think I agree. I think it is still top notch. I just think number 2 is just a personal favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
Where are we now? Where is it? Can't find it. Oh, here we are. Yes, Tom Savini. Do you know what? They make a good couple there. Hang on, let me just get the tier list back. Yeah, they make a pretty good couple, Nancy and Freddie. I think it's I love the way they're kind of making it quite like a romantic sort of relationship in that shot. It's so good, isn't it?
Prom king and queen right there. Look at that.
You fucking legend. I wonder how much Freddie, I wonder how much Robert Englund's worth. He must be a multi-millionaire.
Well, his net worth, he's got to be in it between the whole Freddy franchise, all the stuff that's come off there. But at the same time, he may have struck a deal like on the first movie, got into a contract that wasn't that lucrative. It happens so much. It happens so much. None of them were to know how this franchise was going to do, the franchise it was going to spawn, how big Freddy was going to become. You never know.
Yeah, I know, because I think to myself, he must have been not making shitloads of money, because that Freddy's Nightmare show was so bad. It's so cheap. Like, I watched an episode the other day because I was really into Freddy. I thought, I'm going to watch an episode, one where he's in it, because some of them he's not in it. He's just like another story, like a Twilight Zone story.
Yeah.
And it's so bad. Like, it's so cheap. You know, like those really cheap old American shows, like, you're probably too young. There was shows like soap operas like Santa Barbara. You've seen Friends, you know, like Days of Our Lives, but Joe used to work on. One of those shows. Really fucking bad.
Yeah, kind of like, what was it, Monsters? There was an anthology TV series called Monsters. Really great intro. You've got that family sitting on the TV, and you don't know that they're monsters until the camera goes round. One of them's got one eye. The father's like got some sort of alien head.
Yeah, I know. And it's they all those American shows have that really cheap lighting, isn't it?
Yeah. Funnily enough, for some reason, our gran had the VHS tape of Monsters. It had 2 episodes on it.
Is it?
One of the episodes was a guy getting eaten by his bed. Yeah, that's the level we're working with here, like.
Yeah.
But I remember watching it in our grand's house when I was a kid. She had her on VHS, like.
She also had Twilight Zone as well. Or maybe your father had it. I'm not sure.
My father had the full lineup of Twilight Zone, yeah.
Yeah.
They were all.
Frankie D says, part 2, my favorite makeup. He looks super sinister. The movie's really good too. Very appreciated by some.
Appreciated.
Yes.
100% underappreciated. I was surprised. I when we were rewatching them all to review them, I treated part 2 like a chore. I did not get on with that film when I was a kid. I had it on VHS. At one point, I think it was like the only Nightmare on Elm Street film I owned on VHS. And I never got on with it. I always much preferred the first and third one. And it was like a chore watching it, and I had a great time with it. I think I ranked it my third favourite.
Yeah, I just remember thinking it's really weird. I remember like the bus at the start and the weird sort of like Sega Master System. It sounds like Sega Master System.
Sega Master System.
That sounds the same, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just a really weird fucking film.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
so
is still-
strange.
I mean, we reviewed.
The whipping scene. Whoosh,
Yeah, and
bare bums.
it was like we reviewed it recently, and it was like,
Yeah.
is he still dreaming? I don't. Is this club real? It's very, very strange, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't really know.
Yeah. So Davey Deathfish says Robert must make a pretty penny appearing at conventions. Davey, have you met him yet? Because you're on the other side of the pond. I bet you have more of a chance of beating him we do.
He's over here a lot. He was over here recently. He was horrified. But yeah, he comes over here quite a bit.
Right then, we're moving on now.
Wait there, let me say hello to Sam.
Sorry.
Sam come up, man.
Hi, Sam.
Yes, Twisted Log occur. What's happening, Sam? Thanks
How's
for
it going,
jumping on,
dude?
pal.
Freddy 4. What do you think it's good?
See, I didn't know that this photo belonged to Part 4. This is the generic photo they use on every single box set. So it's always the one where he's ripping through the screen. So I never even knew this one belonged to Part 4. And I don't think he's ever even worn that jacket in this photo.
Yeah, it looks like a leather jacket.
Yeah. I never knew where this photo belonged to. Are you sure it's Part 4?
Well, I think so. I'm not 100%. You make me a judge, making me question it now.
For me, I thought Part 4 was pretty weak in terms of makeup.
This is what they use in the promo.
Yeah. Anyway, he looks phenomenal in that photo. Now, as much as I hate that photo, only because it's been used to death, right? Even if they just used the snippet of his eyes, but they was cut out his eyes. This photo's been used to death, and it just seems like one of those generic Freddy photos, you know?
Yeah, let me get a different up and give me a second.
Well, you don't have to, but
just
it may be
to
the
compare.
right one.
Just to compare. Let me have a look now. Give me a second.
Let me read some comments while you're doing that, Jenks. We got some comments come in. Gina says, I watched a brilliant interview with Kane Hodder, and he said they do get quite a bit from conventions. Yeah, that's more like it. And look at the contrast in makeup. That's what I mean. I didn't quite like him in Part 4.
Yes.
Frankie says, Part 3 makeup, tier 1 for sure. Kevin Yegner is an amazing makeup artist, a special effects technician. Can't say a bad thing about his works. Definitely, pal. Gina says we're ignoring her. I'm sure we've said hello, Gina, but I'm sure we have. But if we've ignored you, I apologise.
Apologies.
Did we always have that jacket? No, I can't really recall him wearing a jacket other than New Nightmare.
Yeah, New Nightmare, like a
New
trench
Nightmare.
coat. Yeah, this he looks quite shit there. You see a little bit of a drop there.
I'm going to say it again, Jenks. Look how dry his face is. Now, I know this is a shot, right? He's on the beach. He's just been under the sand. He's probably got all sand all over him and he's really dry, probably salty skin. But I don't like his look in Part 4 at all.
Look how clean his jumper looks as well.
Yeah, way too clean.
That's really clean, isn't it? That looks like
man-made scuffs on his wrists.
Well, it looks like it's just out of the wash, doesn't it? It's meant to be grimy. He's like living in a boiler room, and that is clean as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, again, I quite like part 4. Now, we're just getting to the point where he's getting silly, right? So part 3, there's a little bit of it there, you know, when all the teenagers get superpowers and start fighting him. There's some silly stuff in part 3, but you've still got those dark tones of the first 2. But this one is when they really start gearing into the silliness of Freddy. This is probably, I'd say, the last good Freddy movie before it went full tilt silly.
So I think as well, the problem with the fourth one, even though it's quite a decent film, is that his face is always on show. There's no live in the shadows. This is the first time where the makeup has to be perfect because there's no hiding in the shadows. That means he's on the bloody beach in this one.
I was just about to say, like, he's on the beach, like.
With sunglasses, yeah.
Do you know, there's silly stuff in this one, like the beach scene specifically, you know, when he's using his glove as like a shark fin coming through the sand. Yeah. And just seeing him on the beach is jarring enough. But there's one scene I want them to take out to part 4, and it's the karate scene, Jenks.
It's terrible.
It's just so stupid, and there's loads of silly stuff in this. Like when Alice has the whole training montage when she's putting her claws on and she uses like the Nintendo Power Glove. That's silly enough, right? But that karate scene I can't forgive. I think it's awful. And it even for a silly film, it does not fit into the tone of the movie.
Yeah, and it has some great deaths. That sucking face bit is horrifying. It's such a good effect.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so good. The eyes, when her eyes go.
Yeah, and that poor girl did nothing wrong. She's like a really pitiful character.
She just had asthma.
Yeah, and he's really punching down with her, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, like the most of all the franchise.
Yeah, she's lovely. She's got asthma. It's awful, Jack.
Actually, no, he does kill a little guy in a wheelchair with glasses. In number 3. That is really punching down. Yeah.
Horrible bastard.
I'm probably going to stick us in the middle then, I think.
Yes. Yeah,
it's not shit by any means. Because
I go on, sorry.
Because I wonder if the other makeup that would really like number 3 would look shit on a beach with sunglasses as well.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe in it. It's all about the context of the film in it.
Yeah, he's in the middle, yeah.
But I agree with you, yeah. Pretty good, boyo.
Pretty good. Right, do you want to read a few comments before we move on?
Yeah, let's do it. Part 4 is top tier for me. Frankie says part 4 also top tier for me. It all goes downhill from there. Absolutely agree with you, Frankie. Yep. Couldn't agree more.
Totally.
Right there. How many Freddy films are there? So you've got the original 6, and then New Nightmare 7, a remake 8, Freddy vs. Jason 9 films. Am I missing some?
Yes, 9 films. So 6 proper ones, and then 3 kind of. Well, I suppose Freddy vs. Jason is connected to the.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely connected. What? So 9 or 10?
9. I got that. Okay. We've got 10 here, but it's from someone else.
Wait there, Jenks. David says Freddy's jacket is okay, not moist enough for my taste. It's too fucking dry.
I know. What's going on?
Vivian, they have a good laundromat in hell, I heard.
Yeah.
Do you know, there's one thing, right? I've never heard any loose change in Freddy's trousers. Not once. Surely he's carrying some loose change. Surely.
I wonder if when you do die, and like in a situation, whatever's in your pockets, does he keep? You know, if he's got like tissue or something in there, like, oh, that's him.
A hanky, like.
Yeah, an old receipt.
Gina says he looks like a dry pizza in part 4, but I love that film. He does.
Yeah.
Davies says, I've not met Robert. Talks are in works to have me be on the media team for Mad Monster, where the rest of the horror show channel comes next year. That is amazing, Davey. Fingers crossed for you, pal.
That's amazing. I'm jealous.
That's where you want to end up in it. You're doing a horror podcast channel. You want to end up doing something like that.
Yeah.
I'd love to like team up and do something with For the Love of Horror. I'd love to.
That would be so cool.
There we are. Yeah, 9 including Freddy vs. Jason. John says, I've burnt a fair few pizzas in my time, and you're 100% correct.
do you know, right? Know the scene in part 1 where his face comes off and there's a skeleton underneath the skull?
Yeah.
That is so like pizza, isn't it?
Yeah.
Totally like pizza.
Yeah. Ella, I'm so far behind then. Think I've only seen 3 or 4 at the most. Yeah, I'd recommend diving into all of them. None of them are unforgivable, I'd say, apart from the remake. Oh, that's the Davy. There we are. Right, let's get on to the next one.
It's really hard to like we're doing his makeup, but we're just talking about the films, are we?
It's hard not doing it. It's hard not to,
I know. Anyway, okay, so we're on number 5.
Fine.
Oh,
Get it off the screen.
it's hurting my eyes.
Oh.
Look, I couldn't make makeup like that in my fucking wildest dreams, right?
No,
so it's
no.
obviously a budget thing. I'm not slagging off the makers because they're probably under restraints, timing, speed, all these pressures. But you can see that they were fucking rushing it. It doesn't look good. But I also think that the quality might go down to make it more comfortable for the person as well. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, of course. I'm sure Robert Englund mentioned something like that in his documentary. I'm sure he does mention that.
Like taking less time to put on and much more comfortable. Because for me, the best Batman outfit is Michael Keaton's, but it was the most uncomfortable. They cut it off him and horrible.
God, yeah.
So it's gone down in quality because of just putting it on. And I think
he looks like he should be Gummy. It's a boy.
Yeah.
Like Gummy, like, do you know what I mean?
Do you know what Freddy's lacking as well? His creepy eyes. Just got normal, like handsome eyes.
Yeah, like I can tell that's Robert Englund. A lot of times you can't, right? He's so buried in makeup. He's got so much going on with his face. That looks like Robert Englund.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It looks like, an ad for like Tinder or something, or or Grinder. It is somebody's profile. Swipe.
Candid photo, like.
Yeah. Say,
I didn't know this photo has been taken.
He's used a filter and that. Freddy filter. It made him worse.
Trying to cover up his acne.
Yeah. He's like, oh, come on. What do you really look like? Oh, much worse. Much worse.
I know that's a promo photo, but that is a headshot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I think, and I know this is a promo shot, but I think this is his face in the 5th one, definitely.
Yeah, no, it is, yeah, because I remember we watched it together and we were complaining about how we looked in this one.
So I'm going to let's go to the tier. Look, it's not the worst makeup in the world, right? But I am going to stick it in, hang on. I'm going to stick it in. You ain't fooling anyone.
Oh, Christ, I agree, boy.
I'm not going to put in shit because it's not ultra shit. It's just bit. Same?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I don't know why I make these long fucking titles for these tiers because no one can remember who they are. No one can read them.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to remind everyone again. So the bottom one is, what the shit is that on your face? Next one up is, you ain't fooling anyone. Next one is Pretty Good Boyo. Next one is Cracking Freddy. And then Tom Savini at the top. Anyway, yes. Do you want to read a few comments before we move on, Kurt?
Yeah. What have we got? John says, you know that feeling when you realise you've left pizza in for too long, you open the oven and you think, bastard, I've Krugered it. Yes. Sam says 5 looks like Roy Munson's landlord from Kingpin. Isn't that
Jane Lynch? No, that's his name. What's her name? She's in Freddy, actually.
Oh, fucking hell.
What's her name?
I met her, man.
I know, old lady. Lovely old lady. What's her name?
We've got to get it.
She's in fucking Insidious.
I know. Alyssa. Fuck. I got a photo of her.
I'm gonna have to go.
I've just gone completely blank, Jenks. I've gone completely blank. It's gonna kill me.
It's
because her brother started New Line.
Lynn Shane.
Shane. Rob Shea, her brother, he started New Line.
Yeah, so she does look exactly like the landlord in Kingpin.
She's horrible, she with the teeth.
Yeah, she does that thing.
Yeah.
Yes, she's in the first Freddy as well. She's the teacher.
Bloody good shout, Sam. Yes. You could say the dreamiest eyes.
Right. Okay. So,
Swipe left, bitch.
bitch.
Wait
Have you
there,
seen
let
that?
me...
Have you seen that Rick and Morty Freddy episode?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Scary
Uh,
Terry.
Davey Dread says, "Hey, Davey, how you doing, pal?"
How's it,
Says,
pal?
"A Nightmare on Elm Street 84, scariest Freddy of them all."
Yes,
Yeah,
I would
he's
agree.
great.
He's horrible.
Davey, those eyes make it look like the Disney version of Freddy, definitely.
Yeah, he does look a bit.
Look at those eyes. Look at the glimmer in his eyes. I could
trying
just I could fall asleep in those eyes.
He looks like he's trying to seduce you, innit? With his glove.
He's got it in the eyes. Gina, Freddy's funniest look is in 6 when he's playing with the lad on the Nintendo thing on his arm. I was in hysterics. Sorry, I've jumped ahead. Part 5, Jacob's Freddy version is worse. And what the shit? Yeah, we'll get to that one. We'll definitely get to that one.
Yes.
Yes, thank you guys, Lynn Shea. I'm embarrassed that I forgot that.
Yeah.
You really jarred something loose, Tiger.
Right. Are you ready for this? Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Now there he looks like he's got a filter on. It looks like they've added the scars, but then tried to put makeup over it to conceal his scars.
Do you think, Kurt, that if he is on Tinder, like you swipe in and you can look at his profile, there's his first, but then you swipe another one, there's his other one.
Yeah. There's always those memes in it's like profile photo versus tagged photos. Your tagged photos are always worse.
Look, let's try and forget how bad the film is, okay? Because we all know it's shit. This makeup, and not just the makeup, look, the makeup is probably not a million miles different to this makeup, right?
No, it's quite close, actually, in comparison. It's not that far off.
It's just his fucking jib. Innit? It's so bad.
Oh, my God. Do you know that scene in... And bear in mind, right, I used to love Freddy's Dead when I was a kid. I loved it, right? I loved how fun it was. I loved that Alice Cooper was in there. I loved that it showed his backstory. But watching this as an adult, it's probably the worst Nightmare on Elm Street movie. It's abysmal.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
And the makeup is absolutely shit.
Well, I didn't even realize until you mentioned when we did the review that he doesn't stab anybody or doesn't stab anybody much. What was it?
No, not once. He doesn't kill anyone with his glove. Yeah.
It's really weird because they still kept the 18 certificate, yet they still try to make it more kid friendly. It's like, what are you doing? If you dropped it a 15 or a 12, I understand, but it's still violent.
I know, and it's weird because if you're going to add these elements into it, you would think that they're catering towards a younger audience. You know, this is around the time where Freddy was on lunchboxes and in music videos, and there was toys everywhere. So if you're going to change the tone completely, make it silly, there isn't one moment in this movie that is even remotely scary.
No.
I mean, the scariest thing in this movie is Freddy's makeup.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Do you remember? So when I remember, there used to be like toys of like Robocop and cartoons and stuff for kids. And you're thinking, Robocop is one of the most violent films ever put to screen. Like easily, like if you make like this disturbing ranking, you'd never think about Robocop, but like, no, actually you could put it in there because it's horrifying.
Shoot someone's dick off.
He does, yeah, he deserves it though. But Murphy's death is really, and yeah, he was Robocop's on lunchboxes. It was a cartoon, it was toys, and Freddy's the same. But yeah, Freddy, that face is awful.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And that is actually a shot from the movie as well. It's not like a promo shot.
This looks like Robert Englund is coming back to the role after 20 years.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, God, he hasn't got it in him anymore. His face shape has changed. He doesn't look quite right.
Yeah,
this looks like there's been a 20-year gap between 5 and 6.
Yeah, and there's only been a year.
This is the comparison, right, between Jeepers Creepers 1 and Jeepers Creepers 4. Now, bear in mind, I know they're different actors, but if you look at the makeup progression between Jeepers Creepers 1 and 4, this is it. This is the drop.
Well, funny you should say that, but when I rewatched Jeepers Creepers 3 the other day, what did I say? His face is too dry.
Yeah. It needs to be moist, man.
Or was it too damp? I can't remember. One of the two. Maybe. I do remember saying something about the moisture.
Dripping.
Yeah. I agree with you. Same as all zombies should be damp looking.
Yeah, 100%. Because makeup is dry in air. The thing you need to do is you need to make it look realistic and lifelike.
Yeah.
Well, our skin carries moisture. You need to get that moistness on it, like.
Yeah, that's why in Evil Dead 2013, when the sort of possessed girl, the black girl, she's got oily, wet,
Yeah.
sweaty, and it looks so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I say the same about the demons in Demons. They're wet, their hair is soaking, their face is wet, and I love it. It's a great look.
So if they remade Demons and they were just dry, you'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I'd be raging.
Look how dry they are. You in the cinema could hear, imagine somebody didn't know, you could hear a guy behind, bloody look how dry they are.
Yeah, ridiculous.
What's he on about dry? Right. Where are we putting this? I know where you're going to put it. Should I just do it without you saying?
Yeah, right
Shit.
at the bottom.
What
Absolute
the shit,
shit.
is that on your face? I'm going to join you, Kurt. It
Yeah.
is shit.
Absolutely abysmal.
Right, I'm going to
Do
read
you know, I know, right? I know Robert Englund's getting paychecks from this, and we forget sometimes, right, that this is a job, and he's been hired to do something because he's going to get paid, right? But there's got to be times where an actor, especially someone like Robert Englund, who has done this many movies, goes, guys, like, this isn't working out. Like, something needs to change here. Like, surely he had some input to say, like, guys, like, this isn't working.
Do you know what I think? Because they were churning these out every year, I just think it was just a fucking madhouse in there, like a factory. No time for any shit. Just like chop, 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 like a factory.
Yeah.
I'll read a few of these before we move on. Where are we? Here we go. Yeah, Eli Cortez, what's up?
What's
Chelsea
happening,
Curtis
Eli?
And the Twisted Nights. How's it going, dude? Nice to join us. Bit late, you are. What's going on? Jesus Christ. Curtis, you can do this. It's your specialty. Go.
Eli says, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this amazing channel and consider becoming a member of the mighty Twisted Knights. I always say, I always almost say Mighty Ducks.
Yes, and it's only 99 pence / 99 cents to join. So
yes,
join up and become one of the members. If you don't want to, that's fine. Just throw some comments in. We're happy with that. Ella says, seriously, is that a real Freddy? Yes, that is really his makeup.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Ella.
It is.
Get it off. Get it off.
Sorry. It was on. It is painful. Don says he looks like a toy you'd be careful to play with.
He looks like a toy I wouldn't want to play with.
Yeah. John Moran says he just looks like your average pensioner that's stayed out in the sun slightly too long. Frederick, you didn't put your sunblock on again, you daft old bastard. Sorry, love.
Sorry, Gwynfor. Do you know what it looks like, right? Whenever I've been to Spain, right, Jenks?
Yeah.
I always see Spain, Turkey, anywhere like that, right? I always see knockoff toys. Like, it'll be like the real Avengers or something like that. And they'll have Flash, Spider-Man, Batman, and it'll be like a mix match of all of them, right?
Yeah.
Freddy in Freddy's Dead is one of those. I'd expect to see him in a rip-off packet.
Yeah, totally.
Freddy Krieger.
Freddie Jones.
Freddy Voorhees.
Yeah. David Price says there's something unsettling about movie producers making a child murdering non-smoking friendly.
I know.
Love it. That is spot on. Do you know the strange thing? We've said it before, right? Is that when they didn't want to make him a nonce, they wanted to make him a murderer, and they thought that was nicer, even though murder is the worst crime of all. But I do understand why they did it.
100%. I mean, all the slashers are killers, yeah? Not many of them are child abusers.
Yeah.
It's always, we always forgive them for killing teenagers, right? But then Freddy comes along and he is who he is. I can see them kind of gearing more towards him being a child killer.
Yeah. And also, none of the kids are kids in it. They're all like late teens, early 20s.
But
they
look like they're in their 40s.
Yeah. Gina says, if not subscribed, please do consider becoming a member of the Twisted Knights for 99 pence for extra perks. Thank you, Gina. You're a star for plugging us.
Gina.
Well, let me just finish a couple of these. Hang on. Frankie D says, was the makeup simplified from part 5 and 6 because Robert Englund was tired of the lengthy time makeup process of the previous films? I think so.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, I think he did mention something in his documentary. I watched it a few months back, but I'm sure he mentions about the process being slimmed down.
Yeah.
Obviously getting a bit older as well.
Well, that's the thing, see, like if you look at Predator from 87, the makeup is perfect. It's never been improved, but probably the only thing that has been improved is the application. You don't need to make it look better, just need to make it easier to stick on.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so Frankie D says, Part 6 makeup, worst of them all, for sure. 100%.
Yeah, it's got to be in there.
Gina says, Freddie reminds me of my step-grandmother without the teeth in. Yeah. Right, should we move on? This is hurting my eyes.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Now he's wet looking.
Top tier. I absolutely love this look. I love that they've gone for something a bit different, and it suits the movie. They had to go a different way with this one. I love the jacket. I love that and I wouldn't normally love this, but because it's such a contrast to the other Freddy, I love that the fingers are kind of ingrained into him. It's more demonic. I love the hat, the makeup. I love that his face doesn't look burnt. It looks teared, like his skin is ripped, you know? I've always been a huge fan of this look. He looks terrifying. He's got contacts in. I love the skin, everything. Yeah, this is top tier for me. I love this Freddy.
I would say I do like this a lot. I like the look. I like the look. He's got scary. To me, he's always looked a little bit rubbery for me. The design looks good as a drawing, but it doesn't feel, I don't know, it looks a bit rubbery and a bit cartoony.
But looking at that photo, that is peak Freddy. Oh my God. I was terrified of this film when I was a kid, especially all the scenes in the hospital. Fantastic look, I think. I think it's top tier.
I'm gonna just stick it slightly under cracking Freddy because I do like it. But I do prefer him looking a bit wetter.
If we can go to the tier one, let me have a look. Top tier for me. Oh, you've done it. Happy days.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to click it.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a great look. But yeah, it's not quite as I still prefer Freddy's normal look when it's done well.
I kind of wish he wore that trench coat normally. I think it's a great look.
He didn't die in it. If he just crawled towards you like that, come on, I'm gonna die in a sec.
Imagine Freddy dying in his white pants.
Yeah.
His white budgie smugglers. Oh, God!
Yeah.
He drank too much that night as well and shit the bed.
Yeah. But, I got to say, the idea for the movie, New Nightmare, is absolutely genius, of an entity being seduced by the concept of Freddy and just making and turning himself into it. That is so clever.
It's such good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the film towards the end goes a bit crap, but the concept is excellent.
Well, this was something that excited Wes Craven enough to come back to the franchise, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the only reason he was going to come back, because he had an idea he was excited about. I'm quite a big fan of this film. I think it's great, and we haven't reviewed this one, Jenks. This is the only one we haven't done. We obviously haven't done the remake, but. Yeah, we need to get on it, Jenks. We need to review this one.
Because we didn't even add this to ranking.
Well, you didn't. You said it wasn't canon. Well, it's technically not canon.
No. Freddy versus Jason's probably the last one's canon. But I hadn't watched it for a while, and I couldn't be bothered. And also, it was a long show. It was too long. Too many. Anyway, do you read a few comments before we move on?
Yeah. Let me just get to where we are. Gina says, Freddy reminds me of my step. Oh, that's where we are. Right, that's where we are. Gina, Robert has said he asked for less makeup as it was too much. There we are. Fair enough.
It's Freddy's fault.
Yeah. So even though it was down to his decision to have the makeup less, I'm still going to criticize it.
Yeah.
Because we're criticizing the makeup. Davey, love the look from New Nightmare. Such a good look. Ella says this one is mega creepy. Yeah. Frankie, I love the OG look, but New Nightmare look is awesome. It's top tier. It's great. I've always loved the look for this one. Looks like Eli agrees. Yes. Gina says, I love New Nightmare Freddy. I saw this at work for free, and then 2 hours later on my first date. If you ever get a chance to check it out in the cinema, I'd love to see it in the cinema. That's awesome. But Gina's favourite Freddy is the OG. Yeah, it's great. Davey says, have you guys seen Dylan's New Nightmare? They mix this look with Freddy Revenge's look. I haven't actually. I'm sure that's something you can watch on YouTube, yeah. But I know a lot of you guys over on YouTube are a big fan of this one. I'll have to check it out. Eli, New Nightmare is such a great movie, and Dylan's New Nightmare is up there. Done deal then. I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it.
What is Dylan's
whatever
New Nightmare?
becomes of Dylan's New Nightmare 2, it's gonna rip.
What is this?
It's a fan-made movie.
I have seen it pop up, but is
yeah,
it a
I've
full
seen
movie?
it pop up. I don't know if it's like 90 minutes, but I think it's got a fair chunk to it. Yeah, Dave McRae. That's it, man. He did It's Me Billionaire, the Black Christmas sequels.
Yes, I saw TSL review it.
Yeah. There we are.
Right. Okay. Next up, we've got Freddy versus Jason. Now, I'm gonna kick off. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. Number 2 is my favorite. I love the way he's got creepy eyes in this. For the does he have it all the way through? Because it's strange.
No, it's that one bit at the end where he turns like demonic with the red eyes.
No, but I know he's got but when there's a close up and his teeth are all shaved sharp, I'm sure he's got contacts in.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
At the start. And then I remember thinking his teeth aren't sharp for the rest of the film, man, as if it's just that one opening shot. And
too much makeup in it.
Yeah. But
Too much makeup.
this is this is top tier. Definitely. They've leaned back into this original look, but improved it. They obviously could have. Most people love the New Nightmare look, but they still chose to keep it consistent with the other ones.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
And I think I'm going to stick this bad boy in Savini.
I agree with you, Jenks. As far as makeup goes, this is absolutely up there. Look at the craters on his face.
Yeah,
he looks like a proper burn victim in this one.
Where you putting it? Did you say?
Top tier.
Top tier. Yeah. Yes.
I've got such a soft spot for this movie. It's as cheesy as they come. There's so much wrong with it, but I was young when this came out, and I was really into Freddy and Jason at the time, still am. But I remember seeing shots from this movie, and I lost my head. Such a big fan of that film.
Curtis, is he damp enough for you?
Not quite, Jenks. He does look a bit dry, but I'll accept it because the makeup is top tier.
Yeah,
that's a 20-hour makeup job, that is.
Yeah, and I think there's so much riding on this movie. You probably say, "Oh, I don't want to be too long in the chair." Shut the fuck up, Rob.
Shut up, Rob.
Sit in that chair and shut it. You old bastard. You're lucky to get work.
Chloroform, like.
Yeah. I don't think the phone's ringing for you, Fred. Get in that seat. Yeah.
No, it's top class. A little bit dry for me, but it's Savini all day.
Okay. Right. Hang on. Where are we? Arrow gave us that goddamn Freddy versus Jason 4K.
I'm waiting for it, Sam. I'm waiting patiently.
Gina says Dylan's New Nightmare is about 20 to 30 minutes long, and on Womp Stomps channel. Womp Stomps. I'll try and find the link. Definitely check it out, as Dave looks amazing. Oh, fair play. So he's just a fan-made he's just a filmmaker, is he?
Yeah, well, Jordan says here, Dylan's New Nightmare is class. Having Michael Hughes as the lead means it's barely a fan film. I'll check it out, guys. I will literally watch it right after this live. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know why I haven't watched it. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, because, Anyway, let's move on to this dude. Look, the problem with this, right? I don't want to shit in it too much. The film isn't very good, right? Uh, in some aspects, I think it's a bit of a swing and a miss, and then sometimes it's shit, all out shit. This makeup is actually really good. It's because it's much more realistic. It's a real burn victim they're going for, and if he was a silent killer and we didn't have quips and things, it probably would have worked well. But because he's got so much dialogue, it just doesn't work at all. Yeah.
I feel like it's so Robert Englund's role. It was hard enough to top that anyway, but I do feel like they needed to go with a different tone for this one if you're not going to have Robert Englund. But that aside, the makeup isn't the worst. I know there was a lot of tampering post-production, so a lot of that was added on post. So they obviously had him on set with a certain amount of makeup, and then CGI added in, and you can really tell in the film there's a lot of shots where he just looks CGI. He looks like the whole thing has been built up with CGI.
With the holes.
I watched this once when it came out, and I tried to watch it again a few weeks back. I got about 30 minutes into it. And bear in mind, my girlfriend's really good at watching movies that I show her. Now, she knows that I didn't particularly want to show her, like, you need to see this film. I put it on and I said it's crap, but I want to give her another go because I haven't watched it since it came out.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of the first times she's gone like, oh, this is shit, and then turn it off. Off you go.
And you remember, everybody, she watched Street Trash.
And loved it. Loved it. As much as I love Street Trash, I was a bit like suspicious. I'm like, are you sure you liked it? Like, are you not? Are you saying that? Are you just saying it because I love it? Like, I love that film, but anytime someone says they like it, I'm suspicious. I'm like, are you sure? Are you thinking of a different film?
I hate that when because I talk about films a lot with friends and clients, and sometimes I meet somebody and they'll say something that. I watched Marching Powder, right? This girl said, "Oh, have you seen Marching Powder?" She goes, "Yeah, I hate this crap." I said, "Oh, I loved it," and she went, "Yeah, it was quite good." And I was like, "Oh, don't change your mind now, just because you wanna." As if I felt like I was bullying her to change her mind, but I just said, as if
to be fair, you give off that vibe.
You what? You don't like it?
What?
You bitch. Look, is this wet? Was this wet enough for you, Kurt?
It's too wet, Jenks. It's too wet. Too moist.
God fucking please you. This is a tough one for me because it's not terrible makeup, but it's not Freddy. And I don't want to put it in shit because I do like the fact they thought, let's make him look like a real burn victim. And I will take it as a swing and a miss sort of vibe. So I'm not going to put it at the bottom. I'm going to stick it in. You ain't fooling anyone.
Yeah,
bitch.
I agree, Jenks. It's not going to go in shit. It's still better than, even though Robert Englund's behind the makeup in Freddy's Dead, still better than that.
Yeah, and I'm not against like using a bit of CGI in there because I know I don't mind it, so I'd rather makeup, but it is a bit shoddy. But again, if he was a silent killer, having him look really burnt, like a true burn victim with a tight, uncomfortable skin, I wouldn't have minded so much.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yes. Do you want to read a few comments before we move on, Kurt?
Right. Tyler says Mickey Rotella did the sculpt for DNN. Nice. Vivian says his nose looks like Animorphs.
What's Animorphs?
Wasn't it that kids? I don't know. There's a kids show called Animorphs, I think. Where kids turn into animals. Ella says, what the actual fuck? Don't like this one at all. It's not even funny. Yeah.
Do you know, it shows how old I am, Kurt. I would never know what the actual fuck. I've never seen it. Would never be able to guess. It's totally an age thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. Davies says, love Jackie Earl Haley, but the dialogue and performances are really not it. Yeah, look at him as Rorschach in Watchmen. Amazing. Little Children, amazing. Yeah. He's a great actor. But yes, unfortunately didn't quite fit the bill for this one, for me.
Yeah.
And the whole world. Don says, wasn't the guy who played this should have played Freddy first, forgot his name. Do you mean Jackie Earl Haley?
I think if they're going to remake Freddy, they need to completely move away from quips and make him creepy as fuck, and in the shadows, just a fucking relentless killer. And yeah, just don't try it, because unless you got for Robert Englund delivering these awesome lines, because he can
Yeah.
blend comedy and horror perfectly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jackie can't. He's not good enough. Anyway,
Tyler, Mikey, Rotella, Smile 2, Pizza, Panic Party, Creepshow, Walking Dead. Look at that. What a catalogue. Fair play.
yeah.
And I'm assuming he worked on Dylan's New Nightmare then. Jackie looks like a burnt cat. Yeah. Not far off. Yeah, let's get on.
All right,
let's get
last
on to the
but
last
not
one.
least, you think there's no more, but there is. He appeared in the Goldbergs. Now, most people who know Freddy will probably know this. I have to say, looks pretty good.
Nah, it's shit. No,
I think it looks all right.
For a sitcom, bringing Freddy back, it looks okay, yeah. It didn't need to look as good as the movies. But you know what his skin looks like? Do you know when you've got a paintbrush and say I've got brown and there's a different colour on it, and I kind of just swirl it together with a paintbrush. That's what it looks like. It looks that looks like it's been painted on with a paintbrush.
Is it damp enough for you?
Do you know what? I see a little bit of moistness around the chin and the cheek. I don't quite like how connected his ear is.
It's I gotta say, you look at his eye now. The skill involved in having an eye and having no gap at all, where look, it's blended so well. Like I think it looks brilliant. It's
why does he look so whimsical?
Well, it's the mouth. He looks like a grandmother with no teeth. Why is he looks like Crichton from Red Dwarf?
Yeah,
like a nice. Well, I know it's a comedy, probably just
look. I'm not gonna shit on it too much because again, it's just a cameo in a sitcom. But it's no better than Freddy's Dead, Jenks. Come on, it's no better than Freddy's Dead.
No, I disagree. I think I think it looks pretty good. Now, I didn't see the episode; I couldn't be bothered, so I don't know how well it moved when he spoke. I'm guessing they can do pretty amazing things these days. Like if you watch The Walking Dead, on small budgets, you can do crazy shit with makeup these days. But I do love the fact he came back for that. Like, they must have taken him a lot to do that because he was really like done and dusted with Freddy, and to do a small cameo in a TV show.
Yeah. Look at this. Ella says, "What the actual fuck, Jenks? We're the same age."
Yeah.
So it seems it's not an age thing. You're just out of the loop, Jenks.
I'm okay with that, Kurt. There's a lot of things I'm not okay with. I'm okay with not knowing these. Yes. So Curtis, where will you put this?
I'm not going to put it at the bottom. You can't. You ain't fooling anyone.
Ain't fooling anyone.
Yeah. I was a bit harsh when I said it's no worse than it's no better than Freddy's Dead. It is.
Look, I don't think he's scaring us, but I think he looks pretty cracking. So I'm going to put cracking Freddy.
Jesus Christ!
I think he looks good, and you remember as well. This is like the most HD he's probably been. Like, look, and he's bright. There's a lot of light in it, and it still looks good. There's no shadows there. He's very exposed. That's it. So where are we now? So the top tier is obviously number 2, number 3, New Nightmare, and Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah,
no surprises
as it should
there.
be. As it should be.
And the bottom one is obviously no big surprises. Fucking Freddy 6. Piece of shit.
Bless them in there.
I know, pity. Yes, that was a lot of fun.
It was. We do it all the time, Jenks. Like when we do Would You Survive? We end up just talking about the films.
Yes,
it's easy, innit? It's hard. It's easy to fall into that trap. When you're telling me I need to talk about a film, but only one aspect. It's hard.
Yeah. Oh, look at this, typical Davey, eh? Davey Jeffrey says, every time Jenks says, I'm going to stick it in.
I'm going in.
I'm going in dry. Ella says, I'm trying to get my friends to watch Street Trash with me later.
Oh, go on, Ella. Yes.
You won't have any fucking friends left.
Doing God's work. Jenks, do you know what, right? There's only been a couple of people that have agreed with you, but you were relatively on your own with this one, Street Trash.
Yeah, honestly.
You're relatively on your own. There's not many people that agree with you.
I,
A lot of
no,
unfair hate. A lot of unfair hate.
No, the ones who have actually seen it are watching it because they know it's shit and they like those sort of films. The ones who haven't seen it have no opinion on it because they would never watch that kind of shit. I would never have watched it if I wasn't doing a horror channel.
But I've recommended it, yeah? So a few people in you have recommended it to, have watched it, and they love it. They think it's a great movie. In fact, some of them may be in their top 5 favorite of all time.
But the only ones who have jumped in it are the ones who like that kind of thing.
Nah, you're lying. You're lying, boy.
Okay, let's put it to the test then. Chat. Homework for you. Everyone in the chat is going to watch Street Trash by next week. And then we'll do a poll.
Ella said, right, that Street Trash is in her top 5 favourite melt movies.
It's in my top, look, in all fairness, it's in my top 3 best tramp movies, right? Granted, I actually don't know many.
What about Night of the Living Trampires? Trampires? Yeah.
Is that a film?
This one.
Genius.
Well, it's a claymation. It's great. Yeah. Chuck Steele.
Tyler Adams says remake looks like silicone instead of foam latex, so it's not just CG. That's the difference. Okay.
Yeah, there we are.
Where are we? Hang on. David Etheridge says that's the horror show challenge. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. Where are we?
It's like reading someone's private message, you know.
It's hard. Everyone's having a long chat. They're not watching our show, they're just chatting. Hang on. There we are. Done anyway.
Tell you what we can do, guys. We can go live, but not do anything. We'll have a blank screen, and you guys can just chat in the comments.
This is a gift for you. This is a gift for you.
Yes, it is such a fun film. Let's get some love.
Anyway.
Jenks, you thought that was going to backfire then, and everyone was going to shit in it. No. They came for the melting. They stayed for a great movie.
I want people who don't like trashy films like me to watch it and see if they like it. People who like trashy films.
Jordan likes a lot of high-class movies, right? Jordan's collection consists of really well-made high-class films.
But but he likes trashy stuff as well. I don't like trashy stuff.
I don't think he does.
I don't believe you.
We let Jordan answer that one. Jord, what's your opinion on Street Trash? And where would you rank it in your favourite melt movies?
No way, it's not. You can't have a category for that. Davey Deathry says, still need to watch Street Trash. Look, I would say Davey's on my side, but
yes,
after the debacle of Cloverfield and Chronicle, I don't know. I just don't know what to do now. But he did like Presents, so I don't know. I'm just torn. I don't know what to say.
I don't want Davey to watch Street Trash.
I just can't believe he didn't like a Chronicle. Honestly, I could. And no, actually, Kurt, he actually look. I'm chuffed. He loves. I don't think he loved Presents. I'm chuffed. He enjoyed Presents, but he did say that Diary of the Dead's his favorite found footage movie ever. That's bonkers.
Yeah, but he hates found footage films. So
yeah, but he's picked the worst one.
Yeah, but if you're not familiar with found footage and you don't enjoy found footage movies, and you're a huge George Romero fan, that's probably going to be the one you enjoy the most.
No, I think people should unsubscribe from his channel.
So, I don't like period dramas, right? I don't like period dramas. Don't like things set in 16th century England, right?
Yeah.
But if Quentin Tarantino made a movie set at that time, I'd enjoy the fuck out of it.
I know what you're saying. I'm not a big gangster fan. I'm not a big cowboy fan, but Tarantino's done all those things, and I love them.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I'm with you, Davey. I can appreciate how much you like Diary of the Dead.
Right. Ella says, I'll give honest feedback next week on Street Trash. Right, Ella, I've forgotten. Are you a fan of shit films? Do you like shitty melting tramp films?
How many melting tramp films are there? There's 2 now, Street Trash 1 and Street Trash 2. No, there's only been 2.
Isn't there a sub-genre?
You know what, right? I cannot wait to meet someone new, right, who's in the movies, and I can't wait to ask them, like, so what's your favourite melting tramp movie?
And they say something completely different.
Yeah,
And you're
like,
like,
there's
oh my
another one
God,
out
there's
there,
another
like-
one. Get in there.
Do you know what? I think, right, in the stuff, the opening scene is a homeless guy discovers the stuff in like on the
Yeah.
floor, and I'm sure he gets melted by it.
And the blob. The blob's a tramp finds the blob, isn't it?
Yeah,
He gets melted a bit as well, didn't he? Into the
yeah,
blob.
he does.
No, his
Yeah.
arm gets melted off.
Well, his whole body then. Once he goes to the hospital, it's his whole body.
Kurt, I think we can do a melting tramp tea next week.
There's something here, innit? There's something here.
Be a quick show. Oh, don't make me rewatch the Street Trash.
But what I've been saying the last few weeks, Jenks, since we've been doing our profound series, you made us watch this. I did say to you, Jenks, you cannot say that I'm a fan of shit movies anymore. Because there is levels, Jenks. There's levels here, right? To like well-made, schlocky shit movies, and then there's like Birdemic, Feeders, and Blood Freak.
Yeah,
There's such a difference there between what is shit and what's good.
well, I would say Blood Freak is just as shit as Street Trash.
No, shut up.
Oh, well, I don't know. Well, they were made like 15 years apart, so you know, one's really old,
Jenks,
one's 1987.
That is the most insane statement I've ever heard in my life.
I'd rather watch.
You would be nasty now. That is just nasty.
John
Blood
Moran.
Freak was better than Street Trash.
No, I never said that. I says just as shit. Okay.
Oh, you're mental, boy. Absolutely
Don't
mental.
misquote me, okay? Just as
That is shocking. I told you, Jordan's a classy bastard. He collects Criterion.
Right. Oh, see, this is not fair. David Etheridge said, I can enjoy trashy movies, all about how well it's pulled off. Yeah,
Well,
no, I don't trust
will-
his opinion now because he's just said he loves trashy movies. Yeah, I don't, honestly, not happy. Taylor says, I dabbled with 3D conversions on a few months back. Is this a chat?
Did it to the dream sequence at the
yes.
end. Oh, okay.
Anyway, I think we've talked enough about makeup and street trash. Listen, guys, Curtis won't be here on Wednesday, and big surprise, we were going to skip it, but I'm going to do it on my own. We'll have nobody
Good luck
watching.
to you guys. I'll be watching, though. I'll be here, Jenks. I'll be watching.
You'll be trolling me, probably, won't you?
Yeah, more than likely. I might actually have to stay off because I wouldn't be able to help myself. Because you can't see me, and I can hide behind my keyboard. I may just don't wear a vest, Jenks. Don't wear a vest.
I won't. I can wear it wherever I want if I'm on my own. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing Return of the Living Dead. I just talked for hours for that film. Yeah, I'm just going to go through the film, talk about the best bits, and just because Curtis does love the film, but I think he can skip Return of the Living Dead.
Well, yeah, I don't need to do an episode on it. Look at this, right? There's something I didn't tell you, Jenks. So Blood Freaks came from Sam. It was his suggestion. We watched it.
Because he loves it.
I did hurt his feelings. So I apologise about that, Sam. But I will say he did only Googled shit horror films, right? And just picked the first one and give it to us. That's what I'll tell you that, Jenks, because that's what he done, right? No, there was no thought that went into it. He just picked the first shit film he found. So I will slate Blood Freak, right? As much as I want Sam, because there was no thought process behind that one.
Can you believe that how shit these films are being when Feeders is the best of the bunch, even though it's absolute shit?
I know. Look at that. Street Trash is in a different universe than Blood Freak. It is all day. Street Trash was made with love.
But Blood Freak was made in 1972, so you've got to forgive a portion of it.
No, you can't, Jenks. There's still great movies being made in the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah, but
great
Street
movies.
Trash came out the same year they made Predator.
Doesn't matter. It's the movie that they meant to make. They didn't make that film because of the limitations that they had.
No, they were trying to make Predator, and they came out with it.
Exactly. It's not like they set out to make a masterpiece. They set out to make a melt movie. So regardless of what films came out the same year as that came out, it doesn't matter.
When they wrote the script, if they actually did write a script for Street Trash, somebody wrote the tramp's cock gets chopped off and they chuck it around and then he grabs it. There's no what about blood? Don't worry about blood.
Jenks, there wasn't a script for that movie, let me tell you. They did not have a script.
Also, as well, I was misled. Yeah, false advertising. I thought it was a film about melting tramps, and it wasn't. It was about a film about a drink that melted you.
That's literally what it's about.
Doesn't
Melting
happen
tramps.
until it doesn't really. It's not the main story, though, is it? It's a portion of it. Yeah, you pitched it to me. I was like, "Oh, that sounds all right." Melting tramps for 90 minutes.
I don't know how else to pitch it, to be honest.
Don't pitch it to me. Shouldn't have. I was so appalled.
I told you not to watch it, boy.
Anyway, we're going to be here. I'm going to be here on Wednesday. Wish me luck. I'll be on my Todd. A little bit nervous being on my own, but look, we were going to skip it, but I thought, you got to just suck it up and do these things.
Yeah.
And I've convinced Curtis to do it when I go on holidays. So we can keep the flow. We can keep the sort of flow. We're going to be at least doing two episodes.
Yeah. So I want to do something that I can't do with Jenks. So I'm going to rank Dario Argento's movies on my own. Either that, or I'm going to do slashers again, because I know that's not your strong suit, Jenks. In the slasher movies, and there's loads that I want to talk about. So either or, I don't know yet.
Have a think. We're on holidays.
Yeah.
That's nice. Fair play. Ella says, you'll do great, Jenks. Oh, I appreciate that. Pressure now, innit? I gotta do great.
You've got to show up now and perform, Jenks.
Thanks for that. Made it worse.
You got a lot of riding on this, Jenks.
Dawn says you can wear your vest too if you like. Yes, I am going to wear a vest. Even though I'm fucking freezing down here. Yes, John says you've definitely drank stuff that melted your insides. I did that last night.
Yeah, same.
Ella says can't wait to see what the melting tramps is about.
Get on it.
Yeah.
Get on it.
I think we're done, Kurt. You reckon?
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
So I'll be here on Wednesday for Return of the Living Dead. And we'll be back on Sunday for, I've forgotten, 1988 ranking again. Yes. Some good films came out that year and some shit ones. Yeah. Anything else to add, Kurt?
The thing is, Kurt, is if you successfully do a solo episode, then you've no excuse not to have a solo channel. You're right, Jod. So I'll do it. I'm nervous. I didn't really want to do it, actually. But I thought I'll suck it up and do it. But yeah, I mean, if I do a solo on my own and it goes well, I'll have to get that solo channel done.
Yeah, and that's why I pitched it to you, because I thought it's good practice. Just even if it goes shit, just do it.
There was like a moment where you went off screen once, and I was on my own, and I went big, and I was like, someone asked me what my favorite final girl was, and I was like,
remind me what a girl is.
Yeah, exactly, like.
Yeah. Anyway,
but we'll see. I'm just gonna have to go in and do it. Same to you, Jenks. You'll smash it anyway. You've been doing solo for a while now, so you'll smash it.
Well, talking of that, I've got a solo channel that I'm going to pitch called Zombie Locker. If you love zombies, jump over. If one of the mods can put my link there, if you can do that. But I got a zombie channel. If you don't really care about zombies, you're not going to enjoy it. It's literally zombie reviews, zombie rankings. Believe it or not, I got a lot of material, even though you think, well, there's only so many good zombie movies, but there's plenty of crap ones to talk about as well. But I'm at the moment, I'm going through a list. I'm discovering ones I haven't seen. There's so many great Asian ones. Oh my God.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed that Zayam. It was a bit cheesy and a bit flawed, but I did enjoy it. It was 90 minutes of fun. Anyway, anything to add, Kurt, before we move on?
No, the only thing I'll say is, again, thank you everyone who turned up today. It was a great show. I'm gutted I'm not going to see you Wednesday, but I will be back Sunday, probably extremely hungover and worn out. But see you next Sunday, guys. Yes. Thank you so much.
Just a quick answer to Taylor Adams. Any news on doing a Twisted Locker short film? We are planning it, but because we live away from each other and we're busy, we will do it. It's just, life is so hard. Sometimes you've got kids and everything, but we haven't forgotten. Anyway, so we'll see you on Wednesday. Cheers, guys.
Yes. Cheers, guys.